In 1865, right after the Civil War, President Andrew Johnson signed legislation giving veterans preferential hiring for federal jobs. Now, in 1944, FDR signed the Veterans Preference Act, which greatly expanded the previous law, solidifying and standardizing the process and expanding these protections to disabled vets. Now, these policies were and continue to be very popular with the American voter. I think we really do have to ask ourselves why, though. The issue is these service members come back from war without the proper resources or business opportunities, and in a lot of instances with some sort of physical or mental disability, right? So we acknowledge the disadvantage that government policies have subjected them to, and we try to provide some sort of restitution for the damages done, right? Now, we got to call a spade a spade. That's called affirmative action. Here's the contradiction. When we apply that same rhetoric or concept to Black and Indigenous people who have been put at a disadvantage systematically from government policies, it seems it's labeled far-fetched or radical. My question is, why is it perfectly okay when we're talking about veterans, but when we're talking about communities that have been destroyed for the past hundreds of years through redlining, over-policing, food deserts, racial gerrymandering, like why is it so radical then? What we call radical for one group is the norm for veterans, and it's just very inconsistent. Overall, this isn't about policy, it's about whose pain and suffering we choose to validate and restore damages.